Alright, morning everyone. I'm back here in the old firewood yard here. That little bit I did the other day after the kids bailed on me, I got that stacked up. And then I just went through all this right here and dug out all the most driest stuff. So that pile over there is super dry. It's been cut almost 3 years and I keep failing to get to it. So as soon as I get this one split, which I'm hoping to do this within an hour or so, I guess we'll see. I like to stack it up like this so that it's right there at ease of my hands. And I know everybody says to have a table is great, which it is. So what I usually do is the wood will just start to build up a little bit right here as it falls off the pieces that I can't catch, or I'm holding one and running the lever with the other hand. They build up and it builds me a table. So I'm good with that. I might eventually throw a little table on there though. I got just a cheapy model and I didn't buy it new. I bought it a Craigslist find, I don't know, 10 years ago. So I got a new little motor for it sitting up in the shed that I thought I was gonna have to replace this one right away, and it just keeps running. So the other day when the boys were trying to quit on me, I stacked all this, but I got in here and I showed them about making sure the stuff fits pretty decent. But these two rows here, this one here was just falling all over. I tried to straighten it up a little bit, and I usually have them just a hair tighter, but I'll just fill those in with the little chunks that don't fit great in the pile, like these, the offcuts. Alright, I'm gonna put it in high speed mode now. I put it in high speed, it'll actually look like I'm working fast. Yes, my jaw still swelled up. Seems like every time I take one of those antibiotics, it'll swell up. But I'm pretty sure it's just getting the infection out. I did notice though the swelling moved down to the lower area, more closer to the tooth and kind of out of up by my nose and above my lip area.
Oh, that cylinder's warm, like maybe there might be a little bit low on fluid in it.
Alright, so that's about what half an hour gets me. Probably, I'd say there's probably at least two ricks, right? There's 3 ricks to a cord. I guess I'll see when I stack it. But, these are 8 by 8, 8 foot this way, 8 foot this way. I figure they're about, and then the roof inside is like 7 foot at the front here and 6 at the back. So I figure I get, if I stack it totally full, piles tight, about 3.5 cords, well, maybe 3 cords per bay. So, because they say what, 4 by 4 by 8 is a cord. Oh. Alright everyone, I know quite a few of you guys out there like watching the wood splitting videos. I thought I'd do one and see how it does. I got plenty more to do here. I'm going into that pile next. And then I have one bay at the end here that I have a lot of logs up the hill over there that have been down 2 years. I'm gonna just, and they're all the smaller ones with a lot of the bark falling off them. Oh, sorry, I wasn't in view, but pretty much dried out. And usually every year I buy, you can buy for federal land, which I have tons of it around me. Just right down the road where I go dirt biking at, they have all these wood roads everywhere. They're a brown sign with a white number, and I always thought they were addresses. So over the years there's been lots of 2-tracks that I never went down because I thought it was somebody's address. Ended up being wood road markers to show you where to get into federal land and cut standing dead and pick up dead off the ground. So I've been doing that for the last 10 years though, and each permit lets you get 5 cords. 2 years in a row they allowed you 15 cords per permit because of the COVID. They didn't want you coming up there to get one. But last year I think I did it right by mail. Or no, I drove up there last year. It was a year before I did it by mail. But yeah, so that's how I get most of my firewood, and then it's just a bonus, the sawmill stuff. Like, I have this listed, all these slabwood, which a lot of them, I heard old frickin' Jeep one time, he said, I like to cut it big so that if it's my firewood, you know, it's not a bunch of this little bullshit, which I've always took that into mental note ever since I seen that video. So there's a lot of that stuff down in there that's, I don't know, I would say 2 years old maybe. I moved it from one spot to another, and then half of this pile is only about a year old, but I'll cut all this up. This will be firewood too. I just got to figure out a system. I should have, when I was dumping it, made sure that all my butt ends were somewhat lined up so that when I run down through with a chainsaw doing my down cuts, I don't have so many funny shaped pieces, you know what I mean? Like, I should have kept that nice and, at least one end nice and tight. Maybe I'll start trying to think about doing that when I stack it on the forks, because I can set the forks down and then pull the trip lever and lift it up easy, and it'll somewhat stay in a pile. I do it for dumping the wood when I take lumber from the house here, or from the mill to the little wood building I got over there, the carport. So, all right, everyone, I guess be it for this one. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.